Here. Here.
Sqwincher Outdoors is brought to you by Sqwincher Hydration that works, Rustic Timber Furniture, Dixie Outfitters, Torch Eyewear, White River Dive Company, Extreme Outdoors, Lily's Landing Resort and Marina, Jim Butler Chevrolet, Bowtech Archery, Hot Shot Manufacturing, Tops Camouflage, Victory Archery Arrows, Excalibur Crossbows, Vortex Optics, Spartan Camera, Rax Bow Racks, and Magnus Broadheads.
Well, it's the 2019 Missouri Rifle Season Day Opener. Tony and I are in our usual spot, sitting together here. Kind of, we are avid bow hunters, absolutely love it. But when rifle season rolls around, it's kind of a tradition. We've been hunting together since kids, back when our dads used to take us rifle hunting. So we're not about to give it up. It's just something we look forward to, and putting the orange on and just kind of relaxing and taking it for what it is. We're in a good spot. Travis Day came in yesterday and helped me hang a new set. Seems like every year we see nice bucks walking through this, what we call the red gate. It's a gate that's red. That's where it gets its name. And it's kind of right out in front of us, about 60 yards now, and we're in a fence row. So we've already had a 2.5-year-old buck and several does. I mean, right at daylight. So we're just getting started. We're going to sit here all day, and there's our first shot of the morning. So that's kind of the gun salute to get things started. So anyway, it's going to be a fun day, regardless whether we kill or not. We love sitting here.
Right here, right here.
Comes a deer.
There's two of them. There's two of them. Right, it's right there. The doe, I think it's two does. It's two does. Now that's how you do an interview. You get deer to come right to the interview. Come on, big boy, where you at? Stop him. Stop. Yes. 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 Yes.
Well, that whole event was pretty crazy because we seen several deer jump the fence at the gap where we always sit opening morning, always, always, always. So that was a little bit discouraging. But the good news is they kind of looked like they were working their way up towards us. And I don't know what happened really. There was a deer walking along the fence. I told Tony he's not a shooter. He looked like an 8-pointer, a young one, and he got to a corner over here. It's too brushy to show you with the camera, but we were waiting to see for him to come closer. I was reaching for my phone. I was going to film or try to get a picture of him with my phone. Next thing you know, through the timber here comes another one. We thought it was him, but it obviously was not. This was I think it's a pretty decent 10-pointer. And I had to all of a sudden realize, hey, Tony, I'm going to shoot this deer. I put my camera or my phone away, and he got the camera up and rolling, and all hell broke loose. We got the classic mule kick there, so I'm hoping it's a heart shot like we think it is. It ran a little ways into the timber there and stood there for a second. Now it's just disappeared, so it didn't run off. We're pretty confident he's just laying over there about 80 yards from us, so we're going to give it some time, about an hour, and then it's Tony's turn.
Brian, I gotta be a cameraman for
Yeah.
a change, Mr.
Yeah.
Happy Trigger Man.
The Sqwincher Outdoors team is always on the move, and we depend on Jim Butler Chevrolet in Fenton, Missouri to get us where we need to go. With the largest selection of Chevy trucks at unbeatable prices, it doesn't make sense to go anywhere else. Sales manager Alex Cox and our buddy Scott Johnson promise to put you in a vehicle at a price you're not going to believe. Jim Butler Chevrolet not only has unbeatable prices, but a service and finance department that will treat you like family. Call Scott Johnson right now and let Butler Chevrolet show you why we won't buy from anyone else. White River Dive Company in Branson, Missouri is the ultimate resource for your diving needs. Whether it's your first breath underwater or you're ready to take your skills to the professional level. Being a 5-star instructor development center with qualified professional association of diving instructors and dive masters, let them make your next diving adventure fun and exciting and provide you with your desired certification. Ready to scuba dive? Table Rock Lake offers exceptional opportunities to spearfish and explore an abundance of wildlife. Don't forget, White River Dive Company is a full-service repair shop and ready to tackle your diving needs.
this.
You got him?
Yeah, he's down. He's down for sure. There he is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little busted here. I'm not sure we've seen this buck before. I'm trying to be quiet because we're going to climb right back in the stand here in a minute for Tony. But big, nice Missouri buck. I picked up my camera. I was just going to take a picture of him. I didn't realize he was this big. He fooled me. When he got underneath us, I was like, Tony, I'm shooting that buck. So I got my gun. Tony, of course, excellent with the camera, always got on him. And we were able to get a shot at him. He made a scrape. I wish we would have been able to get better footage of him, but he tore up a scrape for about, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes before he came into us. It was so brushy you couldn't see him. That is a pretty buck.
Nice Missouri buck, brother.
Very happy. Look how rutted he is. What a big neck on
Look at
him.
that neck on his, look like a tank.
Very nice.
Closed captioning is brought to you by Habitat Taxidermy, the official taxidermist of the Sqwincher Outdoors team.
So Tony and I have been hunting together since we were about 5th grade, and our dads took us rifle hunting when we were a kid, and we didn't know what we were doing. We just got out there and flung a bunch of bullets. But we take it a lot more serious now. We kind of rifle hunt like we bow hunt, just set up on a good trail and trust our faith in our homework, and it paid off for us here, as you can see. Big Missouri 10-pointer, and so I'm glad Tony was with me here to share the moment. Like I said, I don't know, we'll probably die doing this together when we're 80 years old, so no sense in changing now. Beautiful, awesome day, beautiful sunny day in Missouri. Little snow on the ground, as you can see. What better can you ask for rifle season? Let's go get back in a tree.
Extreme Outdoors in Branson, Missouri is the largest tackle shop in the Tri-Lakes area. With an extraordinary inventory of fishing equipment and top professional knowledge, Extreme Outdoors will have you lipping that fish of a lifetime on your next trip. If hunting is your thing, Extreme Outdoors has you covered. Not only do they carry top-line bows and archery accessories, they also have the experience to get you and your gear ready for the field. While you're there, pick up your license and permits. Walk out of the best shop in the Tri-Lakes area knowing you're ready to tackle the extreme outdoors.
Dixie Outfitters in beautiful Branson, Missouri has become an annual tourist destination for family and friends. With dozens of colors in every size, custom tees are our specialty. Whatever your interest, we got you all covered. We've added a touch of the South to high-quality leather hand tool belts, wallets, knives, flags, and much more. Y'all come check out the General Lee and Roscoe's Patrol Car, signed by Dukes of Hazzard cast members, and be sure to check us out online at BransonDixieOutfitters.com.
Opening day of Missouri gun season. Not much pressure over here. I've heard maybe 4 shots. A lot of coons moving around. I've seen 3 does. I heard a grunt and a chase in the woods, but couldn't see it before daylight. The sun just got up over the hill. Unfortunately, I'm facing south. It's going to be on my face a while. But, the spot on the farm's been getting the best pictures and the biggest bucks, so, my God, the squirrels are so noisy. I'm gonna sit here till about lunch. Hopefully Tony and Keith are having some action. I know they've got about 100 deer all around their stand every day at their farm, so I'm sure we'll get a lot of video from them.
Little did Tracy know that just a few minutes prior, Keith had already taken his buck.
I'm glad that wasn't a big buck, because he sort of took me by surprise. Came down the hill right behind that tree and then turned. And all I saw was his body. I'm just glad he was a little spiker. Now the one that snuck in behind me, that was a big one. But there was no way to get the camera on him.
Tracy had hoped that this buck would eventually step out of its little brushy sanctuary. But after waiting what seemed to be like an hour, Tracy found a small opening to get a shot at this buck's vitals.
Just looked across the field and this little 4-pointer snuck in on me. All I could see was body. Turned on the camera, thought maybe it was a big buck coming. He turned, a little disappointing. Went into the woods, look over 5 minutes later and he's standing next to a huge 8-pointer. So I got the camera on him. I think it's about a 120-yard shot, and it's sort of into the timber finger over here, but it was good film. I could see him kick on the when I replayed it, so I'm going to go over there and see if I can retrieve him. He stumbled down the hill into the ditch. Please let this be an easy retrieval. I'm on my own today. No shiner, no dad. Just out here on the lease by myself. I'm ready to get back to my family, though. I mean, he was right in that finger back there behind me. Pardon the shaking. A little adrenaline after this week. Spent 50 hours in a tree in Kansas and seen a million deer, 25 different bucks, probably 6 or 7 shooters, and never could finish the deal. I even shaved one's back. So I'm gonna walk down here where I think the buck went down. I lost sight of him, and it's a deep ravine, so
Rustic Timbers Furniture in Branson, Missouri offers only the finest quality of rustic furniture, unique decor, and one-of-a-kind taxidermy artwork. Whether you're looking for that perfect piece of furniture for your log cabin or ready to turn your present decor into a rustic dream, with hardwood beds, dressers, and nightstands, you can bring a touch of nature and wilderness to your home or office. And personalized pieces can add a touch of nature to any room. At Rustic Timbers Furniture, there's something for everybody.
Look at that rub. He didn't make it, fellas. Oh boy. Oh, that makes 50 hours in a tree this week worth it. Well, more than 50 counting today. He's a good boy. Now, the rest of the story. How do I get him out of here by myself? It's a little steep. I'm happy I can relax tonight. Oh, actually I'll probably have to film somebody, but for the time being I gotta get the ATV, try and get this baby out of here. I have no Tony, I have no dad, I have no shiner, just me. So, but this was one of the top 3 bucks on my hit list here this year. It was the first one I actually got a picture of, first shooter this year, so oh, I couldn't be more pleased. Yes. All right, we're out.
Tracy is one of the few hunters I know that can pull off a self-filmed hunt. Congratulations, Tracy, on another job well done. Staying hydrated during your outdoor adventures is essential to being focused and on top of your game. Sqwincher has a full line of hydration products to fit your particular needs. Everlight comes in a nearly indestructible, user-friendly package that will fit into your pocket or pack without unwanted bulk. If you prefer bottles, Sqwincher is available in 8 and 12-ounce containers in several popular flavors. If you're on the go, keep quick-serve packages handy to conveniently mix yourself. Don't forget, Sqwincher products are low sodium, gluten-free, and available in 0-calorie and sugar options. Sqwincher is hydration that works.
day 2 here in Missouri, and Tracy and Keith both tagged out yesterday on really nice bucks. Got really good footage, so our Missouri rifle season's looking pretty good. I had a pretty nice 8-pointer over here in this field this morning, and he was just a little too far. So I let him walk, and we're going to hang out until about 10:30, go back and pack up everything and get organized. Tracy's got to work tomorrow. Keith's going to head back today also, and then we'll come back out and hunt this evening. And then I'm going to go home and take a couple days off myself, and then if I don't kill one tonight, I guess I'll have to come back next week.